Well, we have here our fabulous Millie, one of the students who's gone the farthest in university. She's going to tell you about that. But she's also an athletic star. She's a big football player, which was delayed a bit by her serious knee injury, and we'll talk about that. And then she's got aspirations for when she finishes university next year. Or actually, no, it's not even next year anymore. It's this year. Happy New Year. It's 2017. But at the same time, she's been pursuing some fun things in singing and dancing, and I know she's a great drummer. So there's a lot to hear from this young lady. So first of all, so Millie, tell us about when did you graduate from when did you start university, and then what has been happening since?
Okay. I started my university in 2014, and when I went to the university, it's called Uganda Christian University. I applied for a course called Bachelor's in Business Administration, and you do the course for the first 2 years. Then when you go into for third year, you have to look for majors, because there are different majors like finance, accounting, and marketing. But then I decided to major in a marketing, because I saw that's where my ability was, that I can do something good, something great out of maybe being a marketer in future after graduating. And in that same year, I had to join the university ladies team. It's called the Cardinals.
Ah, the Cardinals.
Yes, Lady Cardinals.
The Lady Cardinals.
So I joined the team, and all of a sudden, when the year was ending, we had what we call inter-university competitions.
Sure.
So I got an injury during the training session, like it was 3 days to the games. So I got the injury, which was so bad, though I didn't know the first time. And I lived with the injury for almost a year, till when Papa Gary came in and was like, we have to go and do something about it. So I had to go for scans. I went for an MRI scan, whereby they discovered my right tendon was teared. So I had to go for a surgery. They did a reconstruction, if I can say. And so I recovered as time went on. Come 2016, I've been recovering, and I went back with my team, started training, played a few games with them, because we are now playing a league called Women's Elite League. So I played a few games with them, but still I believe I'm still recovering with the problem. And then I believe this is a new year, 2017, whereby we are still going on with the games. A lot is happening, and we have still many games to play with my team, and I believe I'll be fine. And even at my university, I've been doing a lot of things, say music, because...
Well, before we get to the music,
Yeah.
well, on the football field, now, I maybe I have it wrong, but I think you're one of the people who actually kicks the ball in the net, right? Aren't you a striker?
Yeah, I am a striker, but I have not performed well so far because of my injury.
Yeah.
I've not got chance to play a lot of games. I always play a few games because my coaches have this fear, like I'm not yet fine, so...
And that's good. They need to protect you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they always give me some little time to go to the pitch, maybe to get used on it. But I believe as time goes on, I'll score more goals.
Okay. So do you play other positions while they're making sure you're like midfield or defense or anything like that?
Yeah, always. That's how our coaches do it. They make us rotate.
Okay, rotate. Excellent.
In different numbers.
Okay.
Today, if you find yourself playing number 10, tomorrow you can find yourself playing number 7 or any other number.
I see. Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, thank you. So you were about to tell us that you're in the choir.
Yeah, I'm in a choir called Mustard Seed. It's a worship team at campus. We gather up and we lead we have sessions, prayer sessions called community worship every every Thursday and Tuesday in a week. So we gather as the students and staff and we do praise and worship God. So in that choir, I work as one of the instrumentalists, but I do mostly play drums. But I also try some other instruments like the guitar and the keyboard. Though I am hoping like sometime maybe I'll get to study more and more of music.
Now, you said you play the keyboard,
A little bit.
which is like a piano.
Mhm.
It's like a piano. Now, in Western Europe, in European music, they write out a page of music with little dots that tell you which note, how long to hold it, which ones to put together. Now, can you read that kind of paper?
No,
Okay.
I can't read that kind of paper because I have not seen anyone using that kind of music
Yeah.
for us here. So for us, what we do, we listen to a song
Yeah.
and then think of which key can be best for the song.
Yeah.
So when we think of the key, like let's say if maybe the best key would be C,
Mm-hmm.
so we make sure that we are playing in C. Those who are playing the guitar and the bass guitar and then the acoustic, they get a way of doing it. But recently we got a new music director.
Mm-hmm.
She's a lady, but for her she can read that sheet music. So far she can direct us on how to control our voices, maybe the notes on the piano
Mhm.
and the guitars, because for her she can read that sheet music.
Yeah.
She did a degree in music, so far she's good at reading that sheet music, but as for me, I cannot.
Well, we're trying to give Joy Phoebe the tools to be able to read sheet music, because of course she's very musical as well. And maybe you can look at some of her books or materials that we haven't given her much yet, but we're going to, because we think it's important that for somebody who writes music, composes music. See, we say writes music.
Yeah.
Writes means write it on a piece of paper, not just in your head.
Yeah.
But maybe you can do that too, because it's fun if you like music.
Yeah.
You know, you really, at least for Western European music, you have to be able to read the dots. You know, you have to say, oh, this is long, this one's short, and all that sort of stuff. I can't do it. I'm not a musician, but I love to listen to music.
Yeah.
And we played a little bit of European music during a memorial service yesterday. Now, that memorial service was very moving. Did it bring up people in your life who have died that you remember?
Yeah, I remember a lot of people have died because I remember my dad passed on when I was 3 months old.
Ooh.
And my mom also passed on when I was around 7. I was in primary 2, so she passed on. I have very many people who passed on, even the young one I was supposed to follow also passed on before maybe I was born.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so...
When you say the young one, you mean this was a brother or a sister?
She was a girl.
A girl?
Yep. She passed on. Then I was supposed to follow. So I have very many people in my life who have passed on, and our very own Pastor Joseph.
Of course.
So yeah, there are very many people who, of course, I would remember. But then the only thing is to pray to God so that their souls rest in eternal peace.
So you don't remember your father because he died so young?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see him. I just see a photo of him.
A photo, okay.
Yeah.
But your mother, you remember your mother very
I
well.
remember my mother because I had seen her for some little time, though she went when I was still young, but
Yeah.
I had seen her at least.
Yeah. So is it painful to remember your mother?
Yeah, it is painful, but nothing to do about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all righty. Well, thank you. This has been a great interview. Do you have any message for people at Olive Branch Ministries, you know, people who support your fees at school? I'm sure you want to thank them.
Yeah, I do. I really have a lot of appreciation on my heart for the whole of Olive Branch Ministries. They have really supported us. I remember the first time I got to enter into this program, I was going into my senior 1. They have supported me from senior 1 up to now. I'm at the university. I've never lacked anything. I've never been chased out from school for tuition problems. So I thank them so much. They have really cared for us. They have sent us a lot of necessities for school, to work, some other necessities for home. They have really helped us. They have prayed for us. They have loved us. May God really bless them abundantly. And I really wish them a happy new year 2017. May God bless them.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.